weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. Was to pass. He's got it in the end zone for the two, and they'll take an 8-7 lead. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Stewart. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Stewart. He'll take it himself. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Stewart. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Stewart. Caught behind the line, it's Moore. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Direct snap, it's Stewart. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Defensively, now you can tell I got to be ready for anything, right? If they're going to get the ball to fast guys on the perimeter like this, I better be ready for it. The defense was ready for it. It was a good game. It wasn't a bad game. You didn't give up a touchdown, but now this makes me think, goodness gracious, they'll get the ball to anybody, any place, anywhere on the field.
On the direct snap, it's Moore. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. On the snap, it's Stewart. The run and the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Here comes the two-point try. Moore to the air. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. And the ball has come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looking to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. Boy, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Stewart. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Stewart. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Here we go. Direct snap. It's Stewart. He breaks the tackle. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Stewart. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
4th and a long way to go, but the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Finds the tight end. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Wants to go up top. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Vols with the 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, put the offense in a worse situation.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Volunteers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. It's complete to the left. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a wide open receiver. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a bit, and the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Trying play action. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
Finds his man. It's Matthews. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spit it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes, and they've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
Moore will throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
It leads to second down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. With the catch, it's Hughes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hughes. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. Not much of a decision to make. There's the defense will move them back. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He wants to throw it again. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
And that's why that guy plays DB and not wide receiver. DBs generally don't have as good of hands as wide receivers. That ball should have been picked off on third down. Come on, man. That could have been a pick six.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Pulls it in. It's Staley. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Quickly to the tight end. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead.
Fires toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy on that throw. He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw it a split second faster than he wanted to, and the ball got away from him.
So now it's second and long. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Got it in the middle, it's Staley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw on third. Quick strike complete. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. The Vols are moving quickly down the field. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Staley. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. So they move the ball 43 yards on that drive, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Moore to the air. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Defense in press coverage. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They'll line up to go for two. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they trim more off of that lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
The throw to the outside is complete. There he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Set, ready. Ready up. Ready go.
Moore will throw. Fires left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all